Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today's video is about Jeep cables. Have you ever been on a trip and you notice that your vehicle is a little bit harder to start, like in the previous clip that I showed, or your lights aren't as bright, or your winch isn't pulling? Well, it could be an issue of your battery cables. These cables are designed for stock applications, and a lot of times we're putting a lot of stress on them because we're adding lights, winches that are over the manufacturer specifications. So one of the best things you can do in that case is upgrade your cables. So we'll take a look at the difference between some stock and some upgrades, and you can see the difference and see if it's a worthwhile upgrade for you. Okay, so to upgrade the Jeep, and we're actually working on Drew's Jeep Warthog. He is going with jeepcables.com, and it's the Big 7 upgrade kit. I installed this kit on my ZJ because kind of the same thing. I was having slow starts and the wiring was 25 years old almost at that point, and 20 years old. So definitely time for an upgrade. The one thing that I really like about this kit is it covers all of the major components. So you're looking at your starter, your battery terminals, everything like that. And it's a really nice kit. It's labeled high quality. So we're gonna get to installing this. Okay everyone, so here is a comparison of the stock negative cable. This goes from the battery to the fender, which is your chassis ground. And here is the upgrade. As you can see, it's a lot bigger. With the wiring, it's really kind of the unsung hero of your electrical system. There's a diagram I'm going to show right now. So basically, with the thicker wire, you can run more electricity current through the system, and it doesn't have as much loss as far as resistance, and resistance equals heat. So when you have issues of your battery not performing as well, it's because there's more resistance there, and this cable will provide less resistance than the stock.
Now starting to clamp down, right? That makes sense.
Is it too small?
Maybe a socket.
Okay. What's that? 12 you said?
13.
13.
Preferably not a deep one. Stupid battery handles. Well, good luck parsing out stuff that can't be said.
Yeah, well, we'll just add some ducks or some.
Now I can't tell. Oh, there's tape at the junction. That's what's
Yeah, that's
going
right.
on.
Oops. It's got new lube, it's fine.
Pay extra for that. Give me that knife. Surgery time. This is not easy to do.
which one you're trying to pull.
Just any of them, really, because they're all right here. Ah! Drop a knife.
Oh, that's a knife.
There it goes.
And then pull your way. I got less stuff on my end. And then just watch this sensor or whatever on the back of your cable. Okay. Okay, everyone. So just an update for you. We've got all of the factory cables off, and now we're installing the new cables. So what fought us a lot were the positive and negative leads from the battery to the starter and to the ground on the engine block. So I'm going to flip around here and show you basically how they were going. So they were going to go behind the engine, and then the ground went on both sides, and the positive cable only went to the driver's side. So and it goes to the starter. So Jeep, when they installed these, they didn't have the body on the frame most likely. So it was really easy to get behind them on the bell of the transmission to put those wires, zip tie, Christmas tree, clip them in. So when you're doing this, just know it's a bear. It's taken us, what, Drew, about an hour? 2 hours, we'll say an hour and a half, give it split the difference, to basically get those 2 wires. So if you do this, just understand it's a bear. Didn't get any footage of it because there's not a lot of room to film, and it's really frustrating. Ended up, what we did was, didn't want to do this just in case we had to go back to stock for any reason, but did have to cut the wire and then just pull it through the loom. You're dealing with almost 20-year-old plastic that has been through 145,000 miles worth of heat cycles. So everything's very brittle, and but the tape that they use at the end of that stuff, it's like concrete. It adheres and it does not want to let go, and the only way to get it off is to cut it. So if you're tackling this job, just understand.
Victory.
Hey, there you go. It's going to be a challenge, but very much a worthwhile upgrade to upgrade the electrical components on your Jeep so you get maximum performance. All right, everybody, so that's going to wrap up the install. Didn't film a lot of it just because it was a lot of being underneath the Jeep. Isn't that right, Drew? He's a little dirty. But I'll show you kind of what I did with the cable management up top here. So got the air cleaner back installed, and essentially with the cable management, you just want to make sure that your cables are going in the correct orientation so that they fit nice. And with the thicker cables, you do have to rotate them, and they give you some resistance, so just be aware of that. Honestly, the big hang up on this, again, was getting off the factory positive and negative grounds, or the positive and to the starter and then the grounds. And then also, because it's underneath the Jeep, getting it back on, that was a problem too. So we got it started up, have them started up here real quick, and you guys see it running and everything. But that's going to wrap up the video. So if you made it this far, thanks. Please like, comment, subscribe. Channel is growing. And Drew, why did we do this?
Because we're doing the Mothman rally in March.
So stay tuned to the channel. That's a big announcement. Yes, we will be doing the 24 Hours of Appalachia Mothman rally. And we're going to be in West Virginia. And it should be an adventure. But it's 24 hours straight. So Drew's going to be driver. I'm going to be navigator. And it's going to go through all of the coal fields of West Virginia. So
start in Point Pleasant and then end in Seneca Rocks. So like what? So far we only have checkpoints. We're supposed to get the route the week before.
Yeah. So they say it's supposed to take 20 to 24 hours. So lots of seat time together, and hopefully everything goes well. But this was kind of a preliminary. You know, we looked over the Jeep maintenance.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 20 years old. So, and I've had the winch and lights and all that, and just hoping on a prayer, I guess, with the stock battery cables.
Yeah, and as you could see from the cables, this is a huge upgrade. Now, Drew did the 7 cable upgrade. They do have a 3 cable upgrade, so there is some benefit there. But I think if you're going to tackle this, I mean, you might as well just do everything at once, because I mean, the one ground strap from the engine block to the chassis was literally like one of those cable, just fabric almost.
Yeah, it was like a ribbon.
Ribbon, yeah, there you go. And this is, you know, thick, big cable, and is a really good upgrade. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap the video. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next adventure.